Hands it to LeBron. LeBron to Giannis to the rim, and he gets stopped. But oh, all right. So the other day, LeBron James got on Pat McAfee's show and basically spilled all the beans all over the carpet. He was talking about subjects ranging from Stephen A. Smith to saying that Giannis could dominate basketball in the 70s. That was the example he threw out there. So today, I have went back to the 1970s era of the NBA. Now, this is not in 2K, and it's not totally accurate. I basically downloaded this roster right here, which isn't any specific roster from the 70s. It's actually all of the best teams of the 70s, which is kind of cool. You got the Sixers with Dr. J, George McGinnis, Doug Collins. The Bucks with Kareem and Oscar. I guess Jim Jones's Cavs. The Celtics team that won a ring in the latter half of the 70s with Dave Cowens, JoJo White, John Havlicek. Bob McAdoo's Clippers. Willis Reed, Dave DeBusschere, and Clyde Frazier's Knicks. Shout out to Clyde. It was just his 80th birthday. Real GOAT. The Lakers with Jerry West and Wilt. David Thompson and Dan Issel's Nuggets. George Gervin and whoever the hell else. Larry Keenan Spurs. Seen this dude in my team, definitely. And which should be the Supersonics, but honestly didn't change anybody's. And that's the thing, right? There isn't an eras mode for the 70s. Will they add it? Well, I will tell you, if there's one reason why they wouldn't add this to the game, it's because there's a lot of different stipulations with the 70s. But before I get to that, though, we have added Giannis Antetokounmpo and LeBron James. I decided, screw it, let's just throw LeBron in the mix as well, to a team called the Atlanta Hawks, which was in the NBA. And as you notice, I have removed a ton of teams from the league. So basically, the roster had like a handful of teams that were just filler player filled teams. So I removed all the filler player teams. The only one I kept was because, well, the league was actually unbalanced, but I also needed a team for Giannis to be on and Bron. So I kept the Atlanta Hawks, and they were in the NBA. I guess they just didn't have any good teams. So the dude who made the roster didn't give him any team. He just didn't put anybody on their team. And if you noticed, I don't know, they in the free agency pool, well, the team automatically picked up like Daniel Tyson, Gordon Hayward, and then I randomly saw 19-year-old Josh Smith and also Spud Webb, which worked perfectly for the Hawks. So picked them up, and now they got a 20-year-old Giannis and LeBron, high 90s overall. One thing I did do for this is I turned off three-point shots. They're not going to shoot threes because this is supposed to be the 70s. The three-point shot was invented in 1979, I'm pretty sure. I also made it so they won't shoot them when we jump into games either. I also kind of just reset a bunch of rules that would not have existed back in the 70s. I left some of the ones like the All-NBA ones though, because those are pretty good. And lastly in this video, there's going to be no contracts, no free agency, because there actually wasn't. Oscar Robertson invented free agency in 1976, and it wasn't really even to what we know today until 1988. Because back in 1976, when Gail Goodrich left the Lakers and went to the Jazz had to pay them a first-round pick for him. And guess who that first-round pick ended up becoming? Magic. There's a lot of crazy stuff in NBA history. As I was doing research for this video randomly, as I'm just going to start simulating the season. Here's the starting lineup in case you care. It's just a random hullabaloo of whatever the hell players are on this team. You know, we'll go with a 9-man rotation since this team sucks anyways. And I hope this team gets better over time. As a shout out to Isaiah Thomas, just peeped him down here. I definitely signed him on purpose. We'll let Bron wear 24. Screw it. Hopefully this team gets better over time, because that's part of the challenge for this early years. Is let's see how well Giannis and Bron can do with a bunch of free agents from the modern era. Oh yeah, you might have noticed though, some of the free agents actually scattered on the other teams. Like I noticed Frank Ntilikina went back to the Knicks, and I didn't do this manually. Anyway, so far they're 22-14. You want to hear a fact I learned today? The NBA used to do jump balls after every single basket. Well, I don't know if that really carried on to the NBA, but if you look at the jump ball Wikipedia, which is a crazy Wikipedia, they used to do jump balls after every single basket. But then after it evolved a bit, the NBA genuinely did jump balls at the beginning of every single quarter until 1975. That's like mad random, and the season's over just like that. I'd never stop. Bob McAdoo wins MVP. This shouldn't be too surprising if you know Bob McAdoo's bag. And yeah, it does say 24-25 because like I said, there's no 1970s era, so we're just kind of in the fake modern era. No three-point shots, which he wouldn't have shot regardless, to be fair, but 32-14 a game. He was getting buckets. Kareem wins DPOY. Dick Snyder wins 6th player of the year. Gus Gerard, James Wiseman most improved as the starting center for your Atlanta Hawks, and he actually did shoot threes. I don't know if he shot a lot of. Oh, he shot 7. Maybe he shot him on accident, who knows. And Greg Popovich, coach of the year. This also is inaccurate, but screw it. He was probably like 15. Yeah, maybe a bit older. I don't know. I'm not good with years. I actually am, but not with like the 60s and 70s. Here's the first team: Bob McAdoo, Bill Walton, Kareem, Rick Barry, and David Thompson. LeBron, your theory is debunked. Where the hell are you guys? Oh, there you go. LeBron and Giannis, both All-NBA second team. Bron averaged 24, 6, and 9, and Giannis averaged 27, 9, and 5. Next to Willis Reed, Wilt, and David DeBusschere. I think there used to only be 2 All-NBA teams, but you know, you can't turn that off. So here's the third one. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I didn't even know they were going to do this. Another thing that they did was they removed the first round of the playoffs. And the crazy thing is, this is how it used to be, but it didn't give me an option to do this. It did this itself. But that is true. I've definitely seen this before. I think I did a video where I removed damn near all the teams back when they added the feature for the first time that you could do this. And yeah, I do remember them doing this. So your Atlanta Hawks made the 3rd seed playing against the New York Knicks. Now this is the Knicks team that it's not fully accurate. I mean, they won the ring in 70 and 73. Bill Bradley kind of looks like like the kid that lived across the neighbor in Toy Story. And Willis Reed, Clyde, and Dave DeBusschere have been cooking. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, this seems to be the 1973 team. Also, where's Phil Jackson? I know that big bass was in the game, so he should have been easy to get, but I guess he didn't put him on here. Phil Jackson was on the Knicks for a minute. And here's the teams. Here's the matchup. Let's see if Bron and Giannis got it in them. Game number 1 should be 7-game series, as I didn't change that. But this is actually, I was just doing the research, and this is how it was back in this day. As the Knicks win game 1, Willis Reed with 35 and 15 on Giannis's head. They're playing 40 minutes a game? And Frank Ntilikina is in the rotation. Yeah, they're running a 9-man rotation as well, but they're playing their top guys a lot more. I do have it on auto, so that's just a coach's decision. Oh, it says 41, so I don't know, whatever. Game 2, and it is a 1-point game with 2 minutes to go. I do want to see if they'll actually they probably won't shoot 3-point shots. I think those sliders usually work pretty well. We are in the modern era Knicks court. You know what? I am good for this reason alone. I'm gonna edit this after the season because this looks, maybe after this game, it just looks stupid. Also, Clyde is guarded by Spud Webb. I didn't really think that through, and that's off. Rebound by Bron back the other way. So the Hawks in this era, they actually were the this is what they were. They were the Atlanta Hawks. They left St. Louis a lot earlier before this. Shout out to Clyde, great defender, but maybe not against Bron. I don't know. Anyways, Giannis back out. Oladipo against, I don't know who's guarding, probably Dick Barnett. Oladipo to the rim, he gets fouled. And yeah, it doesn't look like they're shooting threes, but they're also, unlike the 80s era, they're not playing super inside the arc either. It's kind of like a mix. Oladipo, the second free throw, that rhymed, I guess, and that one's off. Rebound by Cazzie Russell, or Campy, or whatever the hell, whichever Russell this is. Anyways, or Bill. There you go. That might as well. Bill Russell wasn't really doing that. Bill Russell was really getting you on the defensive end, but this dude isn't. He's getting you on offense. Russell at the line. That's good. And the Knicks trying to make it a 2-0 series. Bron, do you have anything for this? I don't give a damn if your point guard Spud Webb. You better lock in. Shoot, Dominique Wilkins dealt with it. And LeBron all the way. Layup. He makes it. Yeah, so it is I did download a prime LeBron, and I just made him 20. So Clyde, the screen. Clyde to the basket. Willis around James Wiseman. You know what? I'm going to change. Yeah, screw it. I mean, Dave DeBusschere is pretty damn. They're both cooking, so screw it. We'll see what James Wiseman's got on Willis Reed. That sounds like a terrible idea, but all right. LeBron down to the number 24. I don't know why they put 24 on him. I just left it. LeBron all the way. Lay. He missed it. Russell with the defense. I lied. That is Bill Russell. Walt Frazier back to Russell. And the steal by Wiseman off the ball. Wiseman got the entry pass going to Willis Reed. Look at Oladipo trying to get open. Okay, y'all both never going to shoot a 3. Look at that. He didn't even try to pass it to Spud Webb. With Willis Reed on him. Pass down to Wiseman. Real good hoops. Real hoops. 35 seconds to go. One more stop needed. Pass down. Willis Reed in the post. Willis. RIP Willis. He passed away like a year ago. And James Wiseman clamping up. Sorry, Willis. Anyways, pass down to Oladipo. Oladipo. Layup is off. Why was he even taking the shot? I don't know. What are the Knicks going to do? I mean, the Hawks, they're about to be down by 3 points, and there's no 3-pointers. I wonder, are they about to break the code? Oh, never mind. They missed a free throw. Here we go. Giannis pushes off. Definitely changing all these arenas and stuff. All right, LeBron steps back. LeBron hezzy. LeBron to the rim. LeBron, the layup, and the Knicks have a timeout to try and win the game. Once again, let's see what Willis Reed can do on the other end, or Clyde, or whoever gets this basketball. Will they shoot a 3? Will they get inside the arc? Will they break the code? I guess, it's not really breaking the code, taking a shot from this far. It's just it won't count as 3. They missed. It's weird to even consider. I wonder if the NBA court dimensions ever changed, because it's weird to consider like the same size court with no line, especially too because I've watched like old games before. Like I've watched when Clyde Frazier dropped like 39 and 16 on the Lakers in game 7 of the finals, and that's really like the only game I watched from this era. I won't lie to you. As the Knicks are about to run. Oh my goodness, no, they're not. They're walking. And Russell with the turnover, steal by Giannis. They have the ball. Why does it say give more minutes to Frank? Wait, that's not even my team. Did I go to the Knicks on accident? No, I'm on neither. Whatever, who cares? All right, passing to Bron. Game on the line. Russell on him. He stopped him before. Can Bron do it? Can Bron keep the series in jeopardy for the Knicks, or will they have the 2-0 lead? Bron to the basket. He gets fouled. LaFoul bait. Shout out to all them songs people posting to LeBron, good for them, I guess. And LeBron makes the free throw. The second one. And that is strategically rolls. Wait, shouldn't the clock have started? If it hit the rim like that, doesn't the clock start? Technically, right? I don't know. I've never thought about that. Because think about if you tick, I don't know. Anyways, Clyde with the game on the line. Pass down. Willis, not a lot of time. The floater is good over the defense. Willis Reed with the right, the offhand. Oh my goodness. We are seeing a classic, a basketball classic. This is, forget Magic and Bird. We don't need the Magic and Bird basketball boom. We're already good. We're good. Magic, Bird, we're good. LeBron is here. Willis Reed is here. Numero dos. And yet again, the team is getting absolutely dominated. For the record, I actually forgot to turn foul outs off, but none of the main guys have fouled out. And the Hawks are going to lose by 10 points. And you know what? Maybe the Knicks earned it with that damn shot that Willis Reed just hit. Well, Hawks down 2-0 in year one. So they said Giannis is going to run through the league. I don't know. Because Bron, it's not looking good for you and him. I think this is the correct era. It might be like 10 years ahead, but this is the best I could find. Shout out to people who really just get on here and make stuff like this. Oh, also, shout out to this dude for recommending the video. Don't mind that it looks low-key cursed. All right, I rebranded all the teams to some degree of old. Not all to the same degree of old, if you know what I mean, like different eras, but just so they don't look like modern. Also, I changed Bron's number back to 23 because it was pissing me off. I had to unretire Lou Hudson's number though, so shout out to Lou Hudson. Anyways, here's game number 3. Season on the line in its entirety if we lose this, but it doesn't look like we're going to. King James, as they say it. We'll star with 23, 8 and 6. Spud Webb with 17. Giannis with 21, 10 and 6. 4 steals, 8 blocks. You know what? Let's go and check the season stats. Let's see if that's like a normalcy for. Okay, definitely not. Oh, look at I like that Clippers vibe. I like the it's like sandy. It is San Diego. It sounds like sand. Anyways, yeah, there's Bob McAdoo, Jack Sikma, Walt Frazier, Jerry West with the steals, Kareem with blocks. I don't know if they had already started tracking blocks, but I don't think they did. I don't think they tracked blocks for like the entirety of Wilt or Bill Russell's careers. So they must have been at some point in the late 70s. But yeah, Kareem averaged 3.5 of them things. So Kareem ties Bucks record for most blocks in a season. Look at that. And Giannis did tie the most blocks in a game, although it was in the playoffs. Like I haven't seen a big block. Oh, never mind. Victor's in the league. Victor probably had 10 blocks. Yeah, forgot about that. Anyways, the Knicks are gonna win the next game, which I feel like they were actually the hardest team for me to find like a super OG throwback download of, but that's fine, which is kind of weird. Giannis with 38, Bron with 23 and 18 in the loss. And game 5, backs against the wall, could be over here, and that is gonna be it for this season. Wow. Willis Reed, that is Kazi Russell, Bill Bradley, Dick Barnett, Dave DeBusschere with the triple-double, Clyde Frazier with the double-double, and the Knicks move on to play the Celtics, and the Spurs actually move on to play the Lakers. And the next round, George Gervin and Willis Reed move on. There you go. Look at them old Spurs uniforms. Shoot. And the Knicks, but those are like 2000s Knicks. It looks wrong, but whatever. And the finals will go to the Spurs. George Gervin, 36 and 3. I don't think he ever won a ring, so maybe in the ABA, but not in the NBA. Player retirements, JaVale McGee of the 1970 Portland Trailblazers, Derrick Rose of the 1970 76ers, and Bill Bradley. So there was no draft lottery. Another tidbit, they never did a draft lottery till 1985. They used to just do a coin flip with the top 2 seeds, but there is only 7 teams up here anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. And by the way, yeah, I'm not adding any teams as this goes on. We're sticking with this amount, but screw it, watch the lottery anyways. And Portland's gonna jump up from 5 to the top 4, which is pretty funny, but they'll stay at number 4. And the Suns get the second pick, so the Cavaliers will have pick number 1. So here's the draft class for this year. 1971, you got Artis Gilmore, Spencer Haywood, and a bunch of nobodies, a bunch of literally random players. But I'm not looking for perfection, dog. It's the 1970s. Just, you know, give me a couple guys, whatever. We'll see. Artis Gilmore to the Cavs, Spencer Haywood to the Suns. Did your Atlanta Hawks get anybody? Fred Brown, I know this dude. I think he played for the Sonics. Could be wrong though. Maybe the Spurs. I don't know. A lot of dudes who look like that in this era. Free agency, shout out to Markelle Fultz, still hasn't got signed yet. And well, we got Wendell Moore, huge deal. But in the name of no free agency, this is absolutely pointless. And season number 2, don't mind Giannis and Bron going up by 40 overalls each, but James Wiseman's getting better, so hey. And Josh Smith is too. I kind of expected this. Reggie Jackson's career isn't hanging on too well. You know, back in the olden days of this channel, like 4 years ago, you know, we used to do videos all the time where you couldn't do videos with an error mode and it just said 2022 on the top right of the screen. Regrettably, I did about 90% of the videos that I wanted to do before 2K added the damn errors, but who really cares? You still got the NBA Cup in 1972. Guess I can't really remove that. We didn't win it though. Here's the all-star teams in case you care. Walt Frazier, JoJo White, LeBron James, Kareem, Willis, Oscar, Charlie Scott, Giannis, Dave DeBusschere, Julius Erving, Dave Cowens, and Bingo Smith. And here's the West ones because I'm not about to read them all out too, although you got, you know, Maurice Lucas, Dennis Johnson. I think Dennis Johnson won like the 1979 finals MVP for the who was that again? And it might have been the Sonic. And the Celtics had a pretty interesting finals MVP in their run as well. I think it was something Maxwell. maybe, in like 82. Sixers had an interesting one too. It was maybe it wasn't the Sixers. I forget though. Bob McAdoo. All I know is there was like 2 or 3 interesting finals MVPs in the beginning of the 80s, like Andre Iguodala-esque. Maybe better though. Who knows? Bob McAdoo wins MVP. Spencer Haywood Rookie of the Year. Josh Smith 6th Man of the Year. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar DPOY. Alan Bristow Most Improved. Kareem wins Clutch Player of the Year. Greg Popovich Coach of the Year. Julian McKinney Executive of the Year. And bada bing bada boom. Goodbye. Here's the first team: McAdoo, Kareem, Bill Walton, David Thompson, Rick Barry. Second team is yet again LeBron and Giannis. LeBron at a season high of just 38 points. Did I see LeBron? I don't know. Giannis 38 and LeBron 50. LeBron averaged 27, 7, and 9 a game on 53% from the field, and it says 40 from 3. Now I want to see how many attempts is he taking. Wait, 248. Wait, 619. Wait, what? What? Huh? Hold on. Shot types. Shot 3, 0. Yet he shot 600. Does anything in this world make sense? I don't understand. We're just gonna forget that then. That obviously didn't work. Now I'm gonna, what? Okay, well, LeBron did shoot the most threes in the league for the record, which I would hope so. His shot 3 tendencies is 66. And even Giannis shot, look at how many threes people were shooting though in general. In this, why? LeBron also shot the 3rd highest percentage. I don't know if this is, what's the word? I don't know if this is impressive or if it's just that nobody else in this era shoots threes anyways. Well, I put it back to 50. I'll leave off the tendency in the game because that shouldn't really matter, but since that's not really the simulation, but I turned that back. So I don't know. I guess we can't fix that. 2K is cracked out. Anyways, round 1, we're in the 2nd seed now, playing the Boston Celtics with Dave Cowens, John Havlicek, and Charlie Scott. They've also got Lamar Stevens at the 4. He snuck onto that team. Good for him. Can I see if although I'm regretfully do not want to adjust this. Oh, they got Paul Silas. They got multiple other players. They got Markel, who could start at the 4. If they want Lamar Stevens to do it, then I guess I have to allow him. Game 1. Okay, that was a win by 13 points. Giannis with 28, 12, and 8. Game 2, and this is gonna be a tied game with 1 minute to go in Atlanta. Let's see this new 1980s looking court. Yeah, this looks about right, and they got the playoff logo on it. Why does it say I have 3 controllers? I don't know. I wonder why. I'm not really sure. I know one of them's the keyboard. I do have yeah, it's probably this damn. Wait a second. I want to see some. Oh my goodness. Wait, I could play. I have a GameCube controller connected. So you're telling me hold on. I just want to see some. I just want to see. Wait, what? I don't even know what the buttons are doing. Because if you know a game, there's like Y, X. I don't think this is going to, I don't think it likes me. Let's just not do that. Why is this the first time I've even considered that? Okay, but see, okay, you know what? I'm not going to sabotage. I really wanted to see though. Anyways, Bron to the basket, step back. He gets doubled back out to Giannis. Giannis to the rim. Giannis gets doubled back out. Brown does not want to shoot the 3. Giannis doesn't either. Giannis, the screen. Giannis to the rim. Giannis pulls up, fall away midi. That is good. Okay. Hey, shout out to Giannis. If you're not tapped in, that man Giannis has been shooting the mid-range incredibly all season. I do feel bad though. RIP to the season of Dame Lillard. He got blood clots, which is sad. Why is James Wiseman the best player of all time? Oh, he missed it. Wait, hold on. James Wiseman. Okay. Man, James Wiseman just ran the damn court. That's what's up. Anyways, yeah, Giannis has been shooting the mid-range incredibly this season. It's such an odd lineup. All right. And Fred Brown's in the game as well. Oh my goodness. White to the basket. He gets fouled by Wiseman quickly too. So if he makes both, we'll have a last shot opportunity to win the game. White, the second free throw is also good. Bron, 8 seconds to go. He'll go at Havlicek. Havlicek ain't never seen a freight train like this before. Bron to the rim. Bron, the block by Cowens with 0.9 seconds to go. Wiseman will pass in the ball. It will be to LeBron on the baseline for the mid-range. It is off, and we're going to overtime again. 1 minute to go. Pass it. You know, it's funny. I just heard someone on the court saying, Havlicek. Oh my goodness. White just fried him for the 1-point deficit. And oh, wait, I wasn't looking. All I know is LeBron scores. About to react to this together. Bron, dribble, goes left, right at Havlicek to the rim. Yeah, that was pretty anticlimactic. Good layup though, Bron. 47 seconds left. Yo, can't shoot a 3, so get to that rim. Here we go. Pass into, looks like Scott. Scott back out to White. White bodying up to the rim. That is off. Look at the defense by Spoodweb. All the way. Giannis to the rim. He pulls up though. Okay, maybe not there. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. James Wiseman. Maybe we should really get cheesy. Put LeBron at the 1, Giannis at the 2, Wiseman at the 5, Josh Smith at the 3. That's what we really got to do. Real hoops. That's a 1970s type of thing going on. Pass in, corner, Cowens to the rim, pass it down, it's stolen by James. Game 2 is going to be an Atlanta win. Random, but I just realized that Bron got younger. I don't know what 2K be on sometimes. Giannis with 28, 12, and 7. Bron with 27, 9, and 16. And we're up 2-0 in the series. Going back to Boston. Game 3. We get absolutely smoked by the Boston. 37-11 from Bron, but their team effort, they had 18 and 14 assists from 2 separate players. Next game as well, an 8-point loss. JoJo White with 35 and 10. All right, finally a bounce back. Bron and Giannis both with 30-point games, and if they combined, they would have had a triple-double, but not quite. The Knicks, the number 1 seed, are already waiting in the conference finals, and we're 1 game away from getting there. And we are going to do exactly that, just to play the same team we did last year. Giannis with 29, 14, and 8. We're going on to the conference finals. I just had a random idea that I'm not sure why I didn't do already, but I have just decided to spawn in. He's not even going to play anyways, let's be honest. Not yet, at least. Ronnie James Jr., welcome to the team. Yep, that's right. I replaced 39-year-old Reggie Jackson with him. Why'd I do this in the middle of the playoffs? Because honestly, I was going to forget to do it if I went to the end of the playoffs. This was a spur of the moment thought. So we'll see him in the rotation in a few years, probably. Anyways, playing our last year's nemesis again. Arch nemesis, whatever. Tied game 100 with 30 seconds to go. Oh my goodness, this is not an old arena. It has at NY Knicks on the side of it. Why would there be any? But it is old. Is this like a? Okay, this is kind of cool though. It's like a retro new. And even though it doesn't match, I kind of like the t-shirts they're wearing in the crowd. But the jersey, you know what? This is a bit confusing, but we'll take it. LeBron bricked the hell out that shot. Pass up to Russell. This is not throwback. This is just confused. Killian Hayes in the game for the Knicks. What the hell? Clyde Frazier on the pass from Killian Hayes, now guarded by Spud. Clyde, he's going to try and pass it down to Willis Reed. If not, he might get denied. He gets it down to him. 4 seconds on the game clock. Willis, he goes over the shoulder. The post hook is off, and a 0.9 second left timeout. 0.9 seconds to go. The pass will go into, it'll probably be Bron. It's into Bron. Bron at the mid-range area. He bricks it. This man, LeBron, misses another game winner, and we're going to OT. And they're playing some fast hi-hat music. Sound like a Pink Panther song. Damn, they did not have that in the set. Did they? No, probably not. Walt Frazier, the screen by Barnett. Frazier, pass down to Reed. Reed, over the shoulder. It's good. James Wiseman, hold that. Shout out to James Wiseman, though. Giannis, back up the other way, guarded by DeBouchois. And he goes to the basket, pulls up. Giannis, that's easy. That's good. That's peak prime. I just looked up at the jumbo trying to look at the stats. Giannis has like 38 and 17. I think it said maybe 28. I literally looked up at the jumbo trying like an idiot. All right, Walt Frazier over to Reed. Reed going to the rim, and that is a good floater. 46 seconds to go. The Knicks trying to stand in the way of the Hawks getting a championship. And yeah, by the way, Spud Webb was not even close to being in the NBA at this point. I mean, maybe like, well, not in 1970, but maybe at some point in the late 70s, probably the early, I think it's the early 80s. Anyways, Spud Webb trying to cook. Yo, James Wiseman about to get the 3-second violation. Crazy 3-second. And you know what though? Spud to the rim. Spud will go up with it. What the hell? That was the play? That's the verse you went with? Walt, Clyde moving Spud out the way. He gets doubled. Good double. And back to Clyde. Clyde again over there. Literally every other person in this team would be a better match to guard Clyde. But wait, the switch. Now Russell goes at Oladipo with the reverse. 6.6 seconds to go. And they will not shoot a 3. So, will they? I don't. Maybe if they're at the line. Yeah, he's at the line. He's going to have to shoot it. Oladipo. Damn. They didn't know what the hell to do. They literally didn't know what to do. Willis Reed, 35 and 17. Clyde, yo, they're having some crazy stat lines in this era, like consistently every single game, just the most insane stat line. The Knicks dominating again, and that'll be another win. Dave DeBuscher with the triple-double. The Willis is 44 points. Bron almost had a 45-point triple-double, and Giannis damn near had one too. Not a 45.1 though. The Knicks again dominating, but wait, Atlanta, screw it. Can they just hold on? There you go. The Greek Freak, 2 triple-doubles from the big 2. I think the Knicks might have had, yo, they're getting a lot of them. This Russell Westbrook record would have never came around. We would have had multiple players averaging triple doubles if it was looking like this back in the day. Not just Oscar. And this is a close one with the season basically on the line. We are down 2-1, I'm pretty sure. Maybe 3-1? I don't think so. No, it's 2-1. And 53 seconds to go, we have the ball. Josh Smith is in the game. LeBron, okay, so is LeBron. Actually, I'm gonna switch. I'm tired of seeing Spud Webb out here. LeBron goes to the rim, he gets blocked. I'm so sick of seeing Spud Webb out here, so I'm probably gonna throw him off the bench. And yeah, the Knicks have like a whole different color scheme going on. Passing to Giannis. Giannis in the post, down to, please don't, Spud, don't shoot the ball. And you know what? Maybe he heard me. He said, no, I'm getting to a bucket. Screw it. We're leaving Spud Webb. And I have to take everything back that I said. Clyde pass down to Willis. Willis in the post against Wiseman. Willis over the shoulder. He goes up. That's off. Good defense by Wiseman. Wiseman dribbling up. Hands it to Bron. Bron to Giannis to the rim, and he gets stopped. But oh, he dunks over to Busher on his own putback. Yeah, I'm going to try and remember to put that one in the intro. definitely that. Okay, Clyde pass it over, the steal by Wiseman, and that is gonna be a foul. And just like that, the tables have turned. Head started by the Spud Webb whatchamacallit layup. That Giannis putback was insane. That was absolutely nuts. Pass over back. Oh my goodness, the Busher actually shot a 3, and he has a really high 3-pointer too, but it is off. He has like a 90 something, and that'll be game 2. That'll be our second win. Now it's 2-2, and another relatively close game, but not close enough. The New York Knicks a 9-point win led by the Dave DeBusschere triple-double again. 3-2 lead for the Knicks, and now it's a game 7. And we have a series, and you know what? You're definitely not switching none because Spud Webb's cooking in the simulation too. Game 7. Oh my goodness, Walt Frazier. Oh my, 1 minute to go, 1-point game. The score threw me off. I damn near didn't stop this in time. I would have been kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie, especially in a game 7. We're back in this odd Knicks arena. I'm actually going to the Knicks game in a few days. I wonder if I'm gonna get assigned a teal blue shirt like this. And what the hell, the block by Willis. LeBron tried to drive into that 70 spacing, but wait, Clyde tried to do the same. He picks it back up though. The elusivity of Walt Clyde. Pass down to Reed. Reed against Giannis. He had a game winner on him once, and he's gonna foul bait. You could not do that back in this era. Shoot, they'd kill you if you try and go to the basket in this era. Look, I mean, look at what Kareem did to what was it, like that one dude Kermit, I think. That punch was so crazy Kareem had to change his damn name. Go to the basket. LeBron to the rim. That's good. 36 seconds to go. Willis down low. Willis, he's going to oh, he's through the basket. No, he misses it, and the rebound by Wiseman. I've thought about switching Giannis on there, but Wiseman's been playing really good defense. Look at that dude with a 2K logo on the back of his shirt walking around the arena like he's the one. I'm gonna get a shirt like that, just a 2K logo on the front, not even 2K, just 2K. LeBron to the rim, he gets fouled. Makes up for the Willis foul. A little makeup call by the refs, and LeBron, the first one is good. LeBron will hit the second one. It rolled around a bit, but it's Hawks lead by 1 point, 19 seconds to go. I didn't realize they were down by 1. I thought they were down by 2. But anyways, the Knicks have a chance to maybe win the game. One more stop necessary. Spud Webb, can you stop Clyde? He's going to give it to one of the bigs anyways. That's just the era we're in. And Clyde, I don't really know why Clyde has the nickname Clyde. Maybe it's his middle name. I'm not really sure. Maybe he just got donned the name. Anyways, Clyde down to Reed. Reed going for the win. He'll go over Wiseman, and he makes it again. Willis Reed, the game winner in game 7. LeBron, Giannis, stop talking about the guys. The 70s are back. Real 70. Yeah, James Wiseman, sit on the floor. You just got a butt. Yo, Willis Reed's getting the craziest buckets of all. Look at the Hawks walking back to the locker room without dapping up, looking like that 88 Pistons team or whatever year it was. Oh my goodness. It was probably like 85 since they like won around 88. Anyways, Ron is sick. Let's see what year it says on the shirts. Does it say a year? No way they would have printed these out back in it. Maybe they would have. It's not. We're not that prehistoric. Willis Reed conference. Well, look at Frank. Look at Frank. How the hell did you get on this team? I still don't know. I do know. Look at Clyde. Yeah, y'all tell him. Oh my goodness. Wow. And the stat lines were a lot more tame because the score was like 88-88. Bob McAdoo 43 and 14. My goodness. The Knicks might not got. Wait. Maybe the one-man show is gonna be stopped. Nope. Bob McAdoo, future former Knick, wins Finals MVP, 34 and 15 a game. Gordon Hayward of your Hawks retired. Jim Washington retired. The Suns get the #1 overall pick. And wait, okay. Oh wow, that's actually a super. Let's see about this is obviously already messed up as it is. So let's go with a 1973 draft. Let's see what's in there. He's already in the league. You know what? Should we just break the I'm gonna see if I can find one that, because he's in the league, so screw it. Let's get weird. Just because I know this draft won't have any implications with the 70s, let's add Larry Bird to the league. Why not? This is the 1978 draft. I was actually thinking about going in reverse and going back to like adding Bill Russell in the league and adding like a 50. But you know what? They might be too good, honestly. Like Bill and Wilt, they might be too good. You know, I'm also not trying to like make this. I do genuinely want to see how these guys will perform in the 70s, but I think Larry and Magic and that direction's probably a bit more tame. And Larry will go to the Suns. There you go. Fred Brown's up to 82. What about where's Bronny at? Oh, they cut Bronny. They cut Bronny. Mr. Junior. We'll see you around the league, I guess. Sorry. Curry. Oh, wait. No, I know what happened. I know what happened. Because I gave him Reggie Jackson's spot, he retired. Bronny, welcome back again. There you go. Patrick Beverly, sayonara. There's another fact too, in case you don't know. Larry Bird and Magic actually, Larry Bird got drafted in 78, but decided to stay in college for an extra year and then go to the Celtics. I don't really know how rules worked back then. Like, it feels like every rule was just broken in some capacity. I'm making a lineup change. I'm putting Fred Brown at the 1 and LeBron at the 2 so that we can start Josh Smith as well. That's just a beautiful 70s player, athletic, get to the rim, Josh Smith. Forget 6 man of the year. We don't need that much. And so far, the team is just winning and grinning. Out to Clyde. LeBron James was MVP, 24, 7 and 9 a game with a steal and a half and a block and 53% for the field and 50, yeah, whatever. 42 from 3. Actually, how many is he attempting now? How broken was that? Wait, let's look at his badges. He's got 5 Hall of Fame. These are the most LeBron Hall of Fame badges ever. Makes sense, I guess. He still shot 600 threes. Of his 690 shots, I don't know what's going on. 95 dunk tendencies, all this stuff. Matter of fact, I mean, hey, he's winning MVP, so screw it. I don't know. The simulation's broken, but Kareem DPOY again. And Quinn Snyder, Hawks Coach of the Year. Giannis did not make the first team. He does make the second team, though. Giannis also shot 493s and 1,400 field goals attempted. That is so many more than LeBron. That is crazy to look at like that impact, because LeBron shot half as many and averaged less than 1 point less. That's just shouts to threes and free throws probably. Dan Issel, All-NBA third. He looks so mad at me. First round, here you go. Fred Brown season. Dr. J in the Sixers. He was supposed to be a rookie, I guess. Not really, but look at the Dr. J player model. He looks like he's about to give you a mean finger roll. Game 1, beating the hell out of him, smacking him around. We even shaved off Dr. J's fro after the game. Game 2, we lose by 2. I'll be honest, I didn't want to jump in. It's the first round. Can we actually just win real quick? I mean, come on, man. It's the 76ers. Like, who the hell's about to lose to the 76ers? Thank you. We're playing the Knicks again. All right, let's do it. This is the real matchup we're here for. James Bouknight is starting at the 2. Remember when I used to mispronounce James Bouknight name every single time I would say it back in like 2K, whatever that was. They're going to win game 1. It got oddly close at the dead end, but Willis Reed with 25 points. Game 2 from your first seeded Atlanta Hawks. All right, tied game, 53 seconds to go. This is big because the Knicks are currently beating the hell out of us every single year. I also didn't check who we drafted this year, but it doesn't really matter. Look at Killian Hayes on the floor again. LeBron, Walt Frazier to the basket. That's off. Rebound by Wiseman. They're like an AI player. Who is that with the fro on the Knicks? The white dude. I don't know. Anyways, he fits the era though. Giannis to the rim, and he will get stopped again. This man Dave DeBusschere has Giannis on the clamps of hell. Killian Hayes wearing that number 8, looking like J.R. Smith. Not really. To the basket, Clyde. He'll get blocked by Bron, and Wiseman with the rebound. They time it out. 23 seconds ago, they could take the last shot. This man Bron has missed like 5 game winners. So last shot, last opportunity. Here it is. Is Fred Brown gonna take the shot? It's gonna be Giannis. Wait, maybe not. I don't know. It looks like Giannis about to post up on Dave though. Walt Frazier's not making it tough for Fred Brown to breathe right now. The pass down to Giannis. Giannis on DeBusschere. Giannis, he'll go to it. He makes the shot. Knicks, no timeouts. They're gonna have to put up a full court shot or a half court or something from the Hawks logo. Clyde Frazier, that is off. He would have been like Jerry West in 67 or whatever year that was. And actually, it shouldn't have counted as a 3 if he made it, to be fair. Whatever. Playoffs game 2, a win for your Atlanta Hawks to save the season so far, at least. Fred Brown with 9 for 15. We're gonna win the next game by 14 points. LeBron with 32, 8 and 7. And the next game by a lot more than 13 or whatever points. 31 point win. Giannis with 30, 12 and 8 to Willis Reed, who played bad in this game. 4 for 15 from James Bouknight, of course. Giannis was 1 for 7 from 3, by the way. I don't know what to tell you about that. I don't know why they're doing that. Knowing 2K, one of these rules that has nothing to do with 3-pointers, probably somehow they coded incorrectly, like eliminate buzzer beater reviews, which I thought would be funny because, like, you know, there was none of that back in the day. So somehow that means, oh, by the way, also your players are going to shoot 50 threes a game when you do that, but screw it. Anyways, and that is another Hawks win, and we have actually done it. Your Atlanta Hawks, led by Giannis, is the conference MVP, not LeBron, who was the regular season MVP. 37 from Bob McAdoo. He's back again. He's the reigning champion, and he really has nobody else. He's just an absolute phenom. Game 1 is a win by about 20 points. Game 2 is another win by about 13 points. Game 3 is a loss by got 14 points. Bob McAdoo with 33. So far, pretty tame stat lines overall. Just, you know, winning games, I guess. We'll take it. Another win, 35 from Bron, 26, 15, and 14. McAdoo with 47 in the loss, though. So, hey, not really too promising. And this game has gotten super close really quickly. No Emmanuel. And not close enough, though. They take the win by 3. I would have jumped in if it made sense to, but it didn't. Bob McAdoo missed 3 shots, 41 points, and still barely won the game. So is that type of performance, is he going to continue that? And are they about to, hey, maybe. Bob McAdoo, another heater inbound. He's shooting like 14 free throws. Oh, I didn't mean to continue. All right, let's jump in. 1:30 to go. I think this is game 6, and we're on the verge of winning the championship. So let's get it over with, please. Thanks. San Diego Clippers, pretty cool arena. It like looks like you would genuinely just find sand on the side of this arena. This might be my favorite reverted team. Maybe. I don't know. Jalen Hood Shafino's in the game, and wow, he's still throwing turnovers to LeBron James. Looks like practice all over again. He forgot the teams had changed, and LeBron is D'ing up on whoever the hell this is. The screen by McAdoo. LeBron will go under it, and all the way to the rim is, I don't know, honestly. I forgot his name already. Oh, Randy Smith. It's flashing across the bottom. There you go. Bron back up the other way. 104 to go. He's got, I forgot. This is true. This does give him a much smaller opponent when I put him at the 2. But wait, he was low-key getting clamped until the last second, which is the second that matters most when he's at the damn rim. Also, Terrence Ross is in the game for us. See him over there in the corner, guarding the corner, obviously. This dude passed down Bob McAdoo over Wiseman. This might be a worthwhile series. Just put Giannis on him or anybody else, because Bob McAdoo is really frying the league. And LeBron to the rim takes a tough shot, and somehow, some way, Bron forced into some BS despite being guarded by shooting guards and point guards and whatever. Randy Smith with the game in his hands. He could end it here, kinda, not really. To the rim, Randy back out. McAdoo at the 3-point line. He'll go to the post. He'll try and get around. Great defense again by James Wiseman. Back out again, Randy. Randy, the mid-range shot. That's off. Rebound by Wiseman. And Atlanta has a chance here to literally end the series. Down by 1, so we're either winning it or going to 7. All right, Jay Smooth is going passing the ball to Bron. Bron with 5 seconds to go. Bron to the rim, downhill, head on a swivel. Why did I say on a swivel? I don't know, but it is a 1-point lead for your Atlanta Hawks with 2 seconds to go. I thought it was going to be a buzzer beater, but he got the shot off way quicker than that. Now the Clippers will have a chance to defend their series, or will LeBron and Giannis win their ring against the reigning champions of the 70s, the all-time 70s at that. And oh my goodness, the 3, it is off, and that is off. The 1-point win in the NBA Finals by your Atlanta Hawks. I was about to say, I wonder what the 70s celebration was going to look like, and I forgot. This is basically 2027, so it doesn't really matter. Well, you know, it does not come without a struggle, even against one singular Bob McAdoo. Well, hey, Tyronn Lue. But they did it, though. They did win a ring. I mean, they got it done in the 70s. It also, you know, LeBron did just say one Giannis would dominate the league, but I think LeBron's thing was like people saying that, oh, or like old heads being like, oh, like nobody can play back then, just play, period. I don't even know if anyone's ever said Giannis couldn't. I feel like Giannis might be the worst example. I feel like everyone kind of agrees that Giannis could just play whenever. That is a physical specimen. Why are the shorts are dumb short? Oh my goodness, y'all are disgusting. I'm clicking off of that. We don't have to fully cosplay. My goodness. 25, 15, and 15 from LeBron. And Giannis was Finals MVP as well. So also on 17% from 3 and 42 from the field. Wilt Chamberlain retired. Oh yeah, wait, Wilt was in the league. Why was I talking like Wilt wasn't still in the league? I mean, he is old though. But yeah, true. Young Wilt would have just came in here and just dominated. But old Wilt's not doing much. He also was, he didn't shoot many threes. Nah, hell no. Not compared to our guys. Our guys are on some crack or something. But yeah, matter of fact, let me try actually for this last, I'm gonna do a few more seasons, but I'm gonna do one last measure. This is a very obvious one that I honestly should have done already. Just lower everyone's 3-point tendency. Hey, shout out to the PC, because I'm about to just click 0 and this is all gonna turn to 0. Boom. No more threes. Larry Bird might come, or Magic might come in the draft shooting a couple. Don't really care. Doc Rivers retired. It's still kind of weird that Doc Rivers is even a coach again. Like, it doesn't really feel real slightly. How dare they let Gus Williams into free agency? Well, Bronny's a 77. Probably still won't play. Fred Brown's an 86. That's cool, I guess. Don't even really know. Did we draft him? Oh, we did. Oh yeah, right. I don't know why I forgot that. We also drafted John Long, I think last year. And this year we drafted, James Donaldson. That's a good pick. Slightly breaking the code. We're just going to continue on with the 1980 draft. Don't know why Jeff Rulin's an A- put overall, but whatever. I'm also putting Bron back at the 3 this year because him getting guarded by those dudes was kind of cheesy. And just for safe measure, I've reset the 3-point tendencies back to 0 again. So we'll see how this goes. Doesn't look like it's helping us though. My goodness, we are getting smoked so far. We're still number 1. never mind. You know what else too, actually? I've never really considered this, but trades can still happen. Yeah, like there goes, I don't know why I haven't looked at trades at all, but yeah, like let me go look at some of the teams real quick. I mean, well, Wilt retired. I should have overrode his retirement, whatever. They also drafted Mo Cheeks to the Lakers. Although like all the players this is the Spurs. The color scheme threw me the hell off. Larry Bird's up to an 89 in Phoenix with Funderburk. I don't know who this is. Heard the name. And Bob McAdoo is the best player in the league, tied with LeBron and Giannis. Shout out to Bob. I don't think I've ever watched a Bob McAdoo highlight, but I've just always seen that he has that one MVP year. Giannis wins MVP. Much better. He shot 91 threes this season. Anyways, 28, 11, and 7 a game on 61 from the field, 71 from the free throw line, and 29 from 3. This dude won Rookie of the Year and Sixth Man of the Year. Kareem won DPOY. Mo Cheeks. So is it actually called Sixth Player of the Year, or is this just a 2K glitch? Like, did they just put defensive player and sixth player on accident instead of sixth man? Because no, it's not called sixth player in real life. So I'm surprised they haven't fixed that yet. If that, I don't know. Or wait, actually, I think the conclusion I came to at the beginning of the year was that it was because they just wanted it to be the same for the WNBA and the NBA, but it doesn't really matter. You could just, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that would be, yeah, because that's the only one that, like, anyways. Nate Millen is our coach now. Okay. Back to the Atlanta coach, actually, which he was in real life at one point. And LeBron also made the first team, averaging 25, 7, and 10. He shot 100 threes on 1,300 field goals this year, so a lot less than the 600 from last year. And he averaged a point more for it, so, and shot 60% from the field instead. But honestly, the stats are pretty similar, so it's not that big of a deal. I think everything up to this point was still relatively valid and well. I think Larry Bird's Phoenix Suns are #1 in the West, but we're still #1 in the East. We're playing the Sixers again in the first round, and this is going to be an easy, very easy series when I was manifesting it, so we didn't blow the 3-1 lead. And the Knicks, yet again. All right, let's see if this one gets a little bit, less difficult. Game 1 was an easy 19-point win. Game 2 was an 8-point win. Shout out to Freddie Brown. Actually, you know what? Now the season's over, I want to check if there was more trades. What the? Fred Brown. We got double Fred Brown. Oh, yep, there he is. Double Fred Brown all the way. That's what's up. Don't think he's in the playoffs, so I guess it doesn't really matter. We could just act like it never happened. All right. The Knicks just won the next 2 series games quietly because I didn't say anything, so it's quiet. And they're actually going to win the next game as well. An 11-point win. They held Giannis and LeBron to not doing much. LeBron had 6 turnovers, and they are up 3-2. And back in New York yet again at the Garden. I don't know. I think the Garden was in a different location back in this day. Clyde Frazier always talked about it on the damn Knicks broadcast. And we won 31 from Giannis to lead. Game 7 in Atlanta again. We've had just finals matchups against the Knicks every single time we play. And this is going to be another series win. Thankfully, we come back and finish it off. Shout out to Theodore. Oh, that's who that is. Okay. I just thought it was Terrence Mann, honestly. Giannis and Bob McAdoo, the conference MVPs again. Shout out to Bob, man. Forget Kareem, forget Wilt, we got Bob. Forget Dave Cowens, that weak bum. Sorry, Dave Cowens. No hate. Is Dave Cowens alive? That might sound insensitive, but I literally have never heard anyone speak about, like, they just I just saw someone post a quote today from Bob Cousy talking about how it was actually a quote from Bob Cousy saying that if he played today, he wouldn't be nice because he shot 40%, quite literally. But I've never heard anyone talk about Dave Cowens. 28, 6, and 6 from Bron in the loss. We lose by 9 points. Wait a second. We're playing the Suns. I think Bob McAdoo won the conference MVP in a loss. We are playing, we almost came back and won. We're playing Larry Bird and the Suns. Larry Bird, Paul Westphal, Spencer Haywood, Alvin Adams. I thought, oh, look at that. Bronny is starting. What the hell? When did that happen? He actually consistently plays, but I guess he's starting now. I thought we were playing Bob McAdoo, but we're playing Larry Bird. So, all right. Oh, wow. They just came back and took the lead. 60 seconds ago, we're down by 1. Series is definitely just curtains over with. Case closed if we lose this game. Bron ain't come back from a 3-0 against Larry Bird. I'm sorry. So, got to lock in down by 1. Bron's got some tall body dude on him. I don't know who that is, but I think it's the dude I said I didn't know. Anyways, like, when I was looking at their roster. The screen by Wiseman on the right. LeBron passes it down to him, and maybe the worst pass of LeBron's life. Haywood, I think that is. He'll pass it over. Pass back out to, oh yeah, there it is. Funderburk. Pass down to Haywood. Haywood, he'll go for the little shimmy hook with the confidence. 35 seconds to go. Phoenix up 2-0. This is looking bad. Funderburk on Bron. He's tall as hell. Big body. Can Bron put him in the rim? No, but he will draw a foul. I know that animation too well. I don't think I've ever seen anybody actually get it in a game. No, I think I have, maybe, I don't know, like intentionally, but in these simulations, it happens all the time. And they're gonna foul actually with 27 seconds on the clock. They decided not to risk it, not to, whatever, I don't know. But more than ever, no one should be shooting a 3, so this isn't good really. They'll take the timeout though. which also, I don't know if it's probably the right idea. Who knows? Baggy clothes, Reeboks, and Adidas. Can I add that he do? I don't know why I'm thinking mistake. I like how the chairs say, I love this game. Good attention that you could customize those. I don't even know. Anyways, Giannis with the ball. This is the best person to have the ball in their hands right now, of course. Shoot that three. Oh my goodness. Maybe the worst pass ever. Bron takes it, and that is gonna be the series probably. Well, Suns go win by 5. Giannis with 42 in the loss, and a 5-point loss. The Phoenix Suns 3-0 series lead for them is Larry Bird about to dethrone Fake. Yeah, he was a 70s player. Well, he started playing in 79. See, I was trying to say earlier, yeah, he stuck back in the draft for an extra, or in college for an extra year, and then he played Magic, I believe, in the championship game in 1979, and they both went to the NBA the same year. That would have been insanely hype in real life. I said in real life like it was in real life. If I was alive, if I was present, I would jump in, but LeBron just missed a layup and they got the rebound. So what just happened? They got a turnover and LeBron made the layup. Wait a second, was that LeBron? Or okay, that is, I was making sure it wasn't Bronny. It said James. All right, well, we've got the slimmest chance ever. It is a 3-point game with 12 seconds to go, and the Hawks do have the ball, but once again, fake 3-point line. We get into the rim or whatever. 11 seconds. Give it to Wiseman's about to shoot the 3. Wiseman. Oh, it's off. Wiseman misses the 3. What 3-point rating does Wiseman have? A 77. Not a bad, a terrible thought process, but still, you know, could have went in, and that is going to be the series. Let me just, you know what? I'm going to try and glitch it. Let's see if we'll hit it. Oh my goodness, it worked. It worked. LeBron, somehow they got an offensive foul at 1.5 seconds, and LeBron got an end one. Not even a 3, and that's actually crazy. That's a respectable finesse, because he still didn't shoot the 3. He got an end one with 1.5 to go. So now we're in second OT. Usually if you do that, the CPU will like hit a damn 3 in the shot the shot chart or whatever. But we got an end one, and we might extend the series off of that, and we will. What the hell? All right, game 6. Screw it. LeBron's just so nice. He's doing it all. And their body, yeah, 2K is making us pay for our crimes. Phoenix Suns NBA champions. Alvin Adams Finals MVP. Here's the playoff stats for our team. John Long with 9 a game. I'm gonna give it one more year, just see if they can, you know, how many years has it been? It's been 4 years so far, and they got 1 championship. So I mean, they came in, both of them were in their prime, and now the team's actually just good overall. So if they can't get 2 rings in 5 years, I don't know, this might be a fraud run. I'm gonna just put auto generated. This is my last year. I'm done. Are we draft anybody cool? Probably not. I think we got Edgar Jones, maybe. I don't know. This guy, Kelvin Ramsey. Bob McAdoo averaged 29 and 14 and won another MVP. His teammate won Rookie of the Year, Jim Paxson. Kareem DPOY. Sidney Moncrief, Most Improved Player. George Gervin, Clutch Player of the Year. Nate McMillan, Coach of the Year again. Giannis and LeBron make the All-NBA first team. Giannis cooking again. LeBron, about the same stats as last year as well. First round against the Boston Celtics. Get them out of there. Second round against the New York Knicks. They looking about the same. They got some dude named Nikita instead of Frank Ntilikina. And we're going to game 7 again. This is insane. Game 7 is going to result in a 20-point win from your New York, nope, not New York Knicks. I never have rooted for that team before. And we're in the finals. Bronny James starting the 2 officially, and we're playing Bob McAdoo. And you know what? I wouldn't want this to end any other way. We got to play the absolute champion of this league so far. Multiple rings, multiple MVPs, 35 from Giannis. All things considered, a super, as they say, a scuffed roster, just random. Who the hell knows? Shout out to the dude though. It's a good roster overall. You know how to remove half the damn teams for it, but they had those in real life out anyways. So hey, 7-point win. I think LeBron with 53 and 10. He has not broken his career high in this career, but 53 in the playoffs is damn good. It'd probably be one of the highest point totals ever back in the 70s. Maybe I don't know honestly, because I know Elgin Baylor had already scored 60 at that point in the finals and probably lost. And we won. We have done it. Atlanta Hawks champions yet again. 31-6-9, 2 steals and 0.3 block for LeBron James. So that was, well, the Knicks almost got us, but aside from that, relatively easily. Don't know what the hell ever happened. Okay, well, they beat Kareem this year. Yeah, he somehow played 49 minutes in this game. Did they just like not sub him out? Barely at all. To be fair, that's what they used to do back in these days a lot of the time. Man, Wilt averaged like 48.5 minutes a game in a season 1. Anyways, how is that even possible? Like, how is it possible they were out there wearing Chuck Taylors and not getting injured ever? Or I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know. Well, this is if you put LeBron and Giannis in the 70s. Experiment complete. It's been real. It's been fun, but ain't been real fun. I think I said this last video, but RIP to Slick Watts. RIP to Junior Bridgman, some 70s NBA players. Shout out to Tony Snell. Shout out to Andrew Gaudalock. Subscribe to the channel if you feel like it. And I'm gonna get the hell up and out of here. Cut.